back to my channel, guys. Today we are making these delicious honey butter salmon bites and Brussels sprouts, so stay tuned. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to clean the Brussels sprouts. Now, I don't want anybody getting on my head about how I'm cleaning them. I did use a really good veggie spray that I purchased from Whole Foods. I didn't tape myself doing that, so clean your veggies how you see fit. I did also steam them before this step right here. I'm just taking the bottom of a glass and I'm smashing them down. I really wanted them to be like smashed Brussels, so you're going to do this to each one, and then after that we're going to go ahead and make the sauce. Now you are allowed to skip this step. This is just how I wanted mine, and I loved how they look. There we go, bust it on open. Okay, so now I'm just taking honey, and really guys, I just really went with the flow on this recipe. I really just added things as it came to my brain, so to speak. So I did honey, and then I added in a dab of soy sauce, and then after the soy sauce I'm gonna add in some fresh minced garlic. Okay, so yeah, these are like honey butter bites, but I don't know if they're like honey garlic bites. I just really mainly used honey for this with a dab of soy sauce and a little bit of fresh minced garlic. Something in my heart, girl, just told me to go ahead and add that garlic, and I had to. I also just put a little bit of fresh ground black pepper, and I believe I just did a little bit of cayenne pepper just to add a little kick. Not too much though. So now we have them in the tray of the air fryer. I'm sorry of my hesitation. I was really trying to figure out what we were doing, girl. Okay, so they're in the tray of the air fryer, and I'm just taking that sauce and I'm brushing it on all of the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so we're gonna evenly place them in the air fryer. We only want one layer, okay? That way all of them cook evenly. And we're gonna brush them with the honey glaze, girl, and then we're going to go ahead and just toss them in there. I only put them in there for about 15 minutes at about 375, or you can just leave them in there until they're browned or they look a little something like this. They're all done. They didn't take long at all, and I'm just going back and adding more honey butter to them, and I had to taste it so we could see what they was talking about. Okay, so now let's start on the salmon bites. I'm just taking 2 pieces of salmon, nothing new. I already skinned them because I don't really like the skin. That's just my personal preference, but you can leave it if you want. And I'm just cutting them all into cubes. I'm adding all of the salmon bites into a bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and season them up. So here I'm just adding in some Lawry's, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and salt. Really nothing special here. We're gonna use the sauce, so you don't really want to go too heavy into seasonings. Honestly, you don't have to season it. If you just want to stick to black pepper and salt, that'll work too. It's up to you. Now I'm just mixing that in, and after this we're gonna go ahead and get ready to saute them. So we're gonna add butter to a pan, and we're just gonna place this on medium heat. I feel like this next part is pretty self-explanatory. Like, I feel like we've all sauteed salmon before, so I'm really not gonna tell y'all how to do this. to wait until my butter gets a little bit brown because I like my salmon to be cooked to medium, but I do want the outsides to have a nice brown color to them. So I like to add it in, you know, after the pan is nice and hot and my butter is a little brown. So I am taking the smaller pieces and just kind of keeping an eye on them so that they don't overcook. I do not like dry salmon, y'all. I know a lot of people like their salmon crispy and well done. That is not me. I like a good medium piece of salmon, and by medium, it's not really pink on the inside. To me, that just means that it's still juicy, and if I do decide to eat it the next day and place it in the microwave, it'll be like the perfect temperature. So here's the finished product before we add the sauce. Beautiful. So now the sauce was already made, but I'm just adding some butter and some more fresh garlic to a medium saucepan. Now we're adding that sauce and we're really just heating it up so that we could toss the salmon in there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Now that is just some white rice that I boiled, nothing special. We're just gonna go ahead and plate everything. And this was actually enough for 2 portions, so I kind of just did this like a meal prep. It was really flavorful and definitely one of those quick meals that you would never really think to put together, but it comes out super bomb. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.